Hey guys, Nananki here, bringing you another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. I actually recorded this as a live commentary, but guess what? My voice didn't get recorded because when I plugged in my headphones, it defaulted the microphone back to the headset microphone, which in fact doesn't work. And that was one of the reasons I had to, in fact, buy this good microphone that I'm talking into now that is, in fact, recording my voice. And so I joined the server. I saw they had no spies. I thought, awesome, I got a chance to play spy. I never get a chance to play spy. So here I am trying to infiltrate the last point. We've got like 3 minutes left, so obviously it's been, some competition here. Luckily for me, that sniper just smacked me and didn't hit me with Girardi or anything else, and the pyro didn't burn me. And I'm like next to, it's like so many people at once. I thought for sure that NG was going to hear me, but amazingly he did not notice me. I fudged my first shot, but I actually make up for it after that by managing to get the sniper and then the NG as well. And so that's quite lovely. I do like using the ambassador. It's a little bit more satisfying, I feel like, than a chain stab. It takes a lot more focus to actually get that in there correctly. And we're getting pelted with bullets, but it doesn't matter. Spy gets the cart. Everybody's favorite way to lose a round, getting spy capped upon. So for the next round, we had a couple spies, and I thought, oh, I'll just play the opposite of spy, which is pyro. And that's the loadout I'm using there. And you saw I got Girardi soaked somehow through the gate. I know there's a gap in that gate there, but no, you could get Girardi through it. I knew you could be sniped through it. But for a second there I was worried we were going to get cornered there by that demo, but I guess luckily he was just trying to throw stickies out the doorway and didn't actually have a good position on us. It's kind of funny because I just played this round like an hour ago, and I played for about an hour, and like I said, I did live commentary, and I'm remembering how I'm yelling and so forth at various parts. Like right here when I got nailed by that sniper. I saw the sentry going up, and I'm like, oh, we can't have that going up. It gets shot in the head. I'm like, oh my god, I died with a flog full. Wasted charge is painful. More painful than the death is the waste. It's like having a Frontier Justice full of revenge crits and getting ended. So obviously that heavy coming over the hill was not something I wanted to approach head-on, so I went around the side, and I did manage to kill his medic and briefly light him on fire, but there were no other teammates around to help me and distract him, and I tried to pop the mumph bar at the last possible second to try to save my life, but to no avail. Sometimes it can save you in that last second because there's other people around, or the heavy has to disengage for some other reason. But if you're in a one-on-one and you haven't killed the guy and he's not going to burn to death in the next second, you are not saving yourself anymore with that, because it's not 90% anymore. It's only 75%, which is low enough that you can be killed by it. And I even being Girardi soaked, I thought, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try to melee with the sniper, but in fact, the Kukri has some pretty good range on it. We'll call that range and not lag. So here comes another pyro over the hill, and luckily I've actually got the regular shotgun equipped for one, so I've got 6 rounds in the thing, which actually is a good reason to not charge forward if you're another pyro. And I saw that level 3 sentry around the corner, and I'm like, well, I really don't have any possible path to take to get to that. There's literally not an angle I can take. There's not a single wall that I can hide behind to approach that location as a pyro. I am just screwed. So this is pretty cool too. I get to fly really high up in the air, but luckily I did not quite manage to get blown all the way off the edge. I mean, I did see him coming. I did make an effort to be in a position where I wouldn't be able to be knocked directly off, because you do have to have a smidge of an angle to work with. There's another, cross your fingers moment. Like, please let me not get sniped or killed after being covered with Girardi, because that's, just about as likely. And, Girardi being countered by mumph bar, that works for me. And I managed to get a couple kills, and I really wanted to get the heavy, especially since I had the crits in the gun, even though I knew that there was that level 3 just dead ahead. I was like, if I die, I die. That other pyro has no health left. I saw the NG coming back, like, what is he trying to do? And I know that gun is up defending him, so I was hesitant, but then it turned out he had moved it way up, and it was right there, and he tried to carry it away, and I tried to chase him because he's carrying his gun away. How could I possibly let that go without being molested? So, random pyro in our spawn. I kind of just shrug at that, but I heard the spy uncloak, and it doesn't matter, there's a heavy on the other side. There's a soldier on our team shooting the wall, just for good measure. So I saw that we were getting pretty well overrun, and I felt like, we got 2 pyros, we don't have any of? We don't have any demos. I was using a different demo man hat the other day, just to mix things up. So I figure I'll stick with that. No, I want the lock and load. I'm feeling the lock and load today, especially since usually one of my criteria for using the regular grenade launcher over the lock and load is if I've got sentries to take out that are in distant locations where you've got to lob them halfway across the map to get your target. And speaking of missing targets, man, right there, that heavy obviously jumped down to the right and was blocked by the reloading sticky gun up in the bottom right corner of the screen. Never even saw him. Totally oblivious. It's a massive pyro battle. Somebody's off the ledge. It's a foregone conclusion, really. When you get that many pyros battling over a cliff, somebody doesn't go off the ledge, I don't know, something's wrong. So more floating equipment, headgear and otherwise. I don't know why that happens sometimes. It's a strange glitch, and it's not terribly uncommon. It doesn't matter if I'm on a fresh install or anything. It doesn't matter. Oh, and there's a sniper, of course, so I have to be suicidally aggressive there, even though I'm standing like next to their spawn exit, so I pay for it appropriately. And I saw it heavy on fire, and I just kind of assumed there was a pyro in the immediate vicinity, so I was throwing stickies right around him in case the pyro popped out of the right-hand side of the where he had cover to hide behind. And I did not manage to finish off that heavy myself, but my lock and load shot most certainly connected and made me very pleased to see him go down a moment later, like, yay, I contributed. My bullets, they were not worthless. It was kind of funny when I was playing this live, I couldn't believe that that NG had tried to set up all that equipment there at the bottom of the ramp there before, like leading up to the sentry gun, like really over the ledge and down. That's an odd spot. Then again, I mean, get surprised all the time in this game, like that guillotine coming by right there. I was like, where the hell did that even come from? Where is the scout? There's the scout. Hi, scout. Hi, scout. And back to the front. You know, trying to support my friendly neighborhood heavy and pyro and so forth. Even though I think they all just died. So my support maybe not all it could be. But I saw that spy going for that heavy, and I was like, oh good, it doesn't matter that I failed to hit him because he's going to die anyway, and then I get stabbed by a spy as well. And I did not notice that heavy there was a blue guy. I thoroughly thought he was a red guy. He was shooting toward the cart and everything. I was like, what the hell? That was not a blue guy. Yes, it's a blue guy. Bloody hell. So, we're now down to our last point, and they have the majority of the time allotted to them available to them with which to finish off our final point. Luckily, we do have a few people who have switched to NG and have built in fairly good spots, and I'm so pleased I managed to save that pyro there, and I'm like, come over here for the health, pyro, and yeah, there's health over there too, in addition to the health right there next to my exploded pieces. Didn't matter, I had full health up till the moment before the scout shot me, and I shot him, and yeah, fair enough. So, heavy moving in, low health. Anything below full health is low health as far as I'm concerned. I've said it before and I'll say it again, you survive too many encounters with, you know, just a little bit of health to make it worth it to go into battle with anything less than full, because you never know what's going to happen. You just never know. And I tried to, you know, jump up there to make sure the demo man wouldn't have a good vantage point on our sentry, but our engineer is on top of it with the Wrangler. Wrangler is so effective in situations like that, and this sniper, I was so afraid he was going to get me with that last swing before I could get him with the ham. It was kind of funny too, because again, I say over and over again, I did just live commentary this, and I honestly think it was probably one of the better live commentaries I've recorded in a while, not only because I haven't recorded a live commentary for quite a while, and the realization that it was gone was so disappointing. I very nearly just threw this footage in the recycle bin and said, you know what, screw it. Half the reason it was amusing was because of what I was saying and my stupid, sometimes funny, more often than not just silly reactions to things, like this medic stabbing me in the ass ever so effectively. Nothing like giving a medic a 50% Uber there. Yep, I am benefit the team. Which team? I'm not sure. We'll work that out in the aftermath. The important thing is that I'm a benefit to someone. So I'm heading up to try to see if I can't deal with that sniper, and he is right there, and now he's gone. And so that Uber is completely wasted, or so I thought. Actually, no, I only got the sniper. The demo is still alive, or whatever the hell else was with the medic. In the moment, I thought I got them both. Now, in retrospect, I realize I did not. And I half expected the sniper to stick his head into that opening there and try to snipe me. And I thought he was still kind of hiding in this room here. I was like, alright, time to charge. He's not in here. Yeah. And I get bored if I have to camp someplace for too long. And I was like, you know what? I've been here for almost a minute. Time to go on an adventure. Time to go see what's ahead of me. I was like, see, there's a heavy. I'll go pair up with this guy. We'll get some stuff done. We'll kill some people. It's like, come with me, heavy, to adventure. And in this case, adventure consists of throwing stickies at snipers and spies. And soldiers. I heard the spy there, caught my subconscious's attention, even though I was thinking soldier. Then I heard the decloak and was like, spy! And again, throwing lock and loads at around heavies where I expect the pyro to be, but missed him pretty much entirely. I thought that might be a spy, but no, he is in fact a flamethrowering pyro. Spies do not produce fire, last time I checked. And I tried calling out that spy, and it's a good thing that I got him, because nobody really reacted. It was like, okay, Heavy, go back to not reacting. It's okay, I killed him. So there's a whole bunch of people in this corner. And at that time, I actually did manage to stick my lock and load shot. I do love the lock and load. It is so strong. It feels probably stronger than it really is to me. Just I have this impression of it just being the end-all, be-all of point-blank damage. And I saw my medic there. Was so close to full Uber, and a pyro came in from behind. At the same time, one came in from the front and killed my medic. And then I had like no health left to deal with that soldier. I was happy to take him with me. I felt like that was, again, fair enough. I will accept my own destruction via my own explosives if it also takes a whole bunch of the enemies with me. And you see that long distance lock and load shot? I was so pleased about that. I finally recorded one of those, as I said in the live commentary in the moment. I've had shots like that happen before, but I swear it's always like on a broken demo file or on an otherwise uninteresting or unentertaining round, where it's just not worth it to commentary for one single shot. And I'm not really into putting together frag videos and highlight reels of improbably connected grenades that by all rights probably shouldn't have been. And I knew there was a sentry around that corner. That's what that was about. I'm not trying to camp spawn, but I am trying to blow up engineer equipment no matter where it may happen to lie. It does not matter to me if you put your stuff in front of your spawn door. It's still a spot I'm going to be blowing up. I was reasonably sure that spy I just destroyed was probably a dead ringer, because he was moving in disguised as a friendly, and nope, doesn't seem to be around. I figured he'd be heading for that metal right there, and if not, he'd be cloaking close enough to me that I would have heard him. Never heard him, never saw him. And stickies don't go that far, not without some charge up at least. And too many people. You really can't ignore half of the front line there. There's a soldier in the heavy to my right, but there was 2 or 3 people in that little tiny hallway space, and it's so confined, you can't run from grenades, and I do love that about it. And as far back as we push the cart over the course of the last 6 or so minutes, they push it right back into this final area here on this push. Like, I stick my head out around the corner, and I get pretty well shredded, and I'm like ducking right back around the corner like, yeah, just keep healing me. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a lot of Uber if you keep healing me right now, because I'm gonna probably get shot a lot defending the cart. I love that medic running up on the cart there to like melee the soldier to death. I don't know who this guy is. Aryomi. He's a bro. Good guy. I think I was against him earlier in the round, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Team swaps happen. Who knows? But, yeah, same sniper. Revenge is a dish. Best served cold. He got me. It happens. Really, dominations and revenge both are kind of random. Well, domination's more so than revenge. I think sometimes you're aiming for the guy who has the little icon above his head. It makes a convenient, standout target there. I love the scout came around the corner and I was just like, oh, scout. Didn't really do anything effective, just fell. Like, oh yeah, there you go. That's effective. Fall down. So here comes this heavy around the corner. By all rights, that should have been that. And of course, it's never just one. I have to fight another heavy. And I love the sniper, like, turns to the left. He's like, yeah, pile of body parts. That seems legit. Back to sniping. And he actually does snipe down, like, one of the sentries, maybe 2 of them, but there is still 1 left on the cart, and nothing for them to really do about it with no time left. So, thank you so much for watching. Even if I do think it was funnier on the live commentary and probably wouldn't have come out on Saturday, it would have come out on Friday night if I hadn't had to spend another hour doing another recorded commentary, because it's not as good. It's just not. It doesn't capture the moments and the hilarity of my stupidity. So thank you so much for watching. Do like it if you like it, and I will catch you next time. Peace.